Hi, welcome to WattNext. So I want to do a quick walkthrough of what we do. So first of all, we'd like to show you the friction calculator. So with the friction calculator, this gives you a view of what's happening in your company. So to do this, you just click on the button and then launch the calculator. I'm going to open it in another window. And when you launch the calculator, these are the windows you get. It asks you for your name, email, the currency that you're using, and how many employees you have and the average annual salary. Then you move these sliders to indicate what's happening in your own company. So the employee turnover, time lost to unclear priorities or misaligned leadership. There are further explanations under the info circles. What percentage of team time is lost to internal friction or avoidable work, and what are your where are you blocked? Where are your blockers? And with that, you just press calculate the cost of my friction, and you will get a result, numeric result, with the overall score at the top. And then you can download your full report, and you will get a report similar to this, which will be sent to you by email anyway. Then what we do beyond that is the way that our actual process works, so that was just to give you an idea of the cost, is you will click on a box like this. So you will be given, each individual person, your employee, will have a login. And the login will take you to a page, and on that page you will have a button like this, which each of your employees will press and to start their interview. And it's literally they accept the terms and conditions, and then the call starts.
Hi there. Thanks so much for taking a few minutes for this conversation.
And from the results of that transcript, where they're asked some questions, and it takes about 30 minutes, and the voice AI agent is intelligent enough to ask further questions if the answers are not being met. What we get as a result of that is data that we gather from those transcripts, and then we map that data. So this is the main higher level. So the most high level is here. So it's organizational culture and strategy, leadership, collaboration and structure, systems, resourcing and scalability. So those are the three kind of top level elements we're looking at. And we divide those down into what we would call dimensions, and they look at various other things. And if we look at strategic alignment here, and we break it down further, these are the actual data points that we're looking for. In total, there are between 134 data points, 130 and 140 data points that we are looking for. And then you can see the sort of detail that we're looking for in each of the transcripts. Now, not every transcript will map to every single data point, but the overall aggregated results will mean that we have data on all the data points. And if some are missing entirely or are very, are sparsely populated, that would indicate a different set of problems, and we would alert the organization about that. From that data, we give you several reports. The first being a very full report. This goes to the person who has commissioned the diagnostic. So that might be HR, that might be a coach, that might be a consultant. It could be mergers and acquisitions. It could be quite a wide variety of people in C-level or beyond who would want this information and would want to be able to use it. So in each report, you would get a result of their dimensions, and you would also get each of those 13 dimensions analyzed. So you would, for example, back into strategic alignment, you would get the information here, and then you would get an analysis of that and quick wins that you can put in place. So this is the strategy element of what we do. We give you a strategy. So the quick wins are the elements that you should put into place in the first 30 days. And the structural fixes are those that should be put into place over the next 90 to 180 days. So you come out of this process with a really updated report. You also get the hidden heroes. So the hidden heroes are the people in the organization that are the people that really are the great collaborators, the great communicators. They know where to find information. They know who knows what, basically where the bodies are buried. These are the really crucial people to keep within your organization. And if, for example, you were a VC or someone in mergers and acquisitions, I would recommend that if these people were thinking of leaving, that you were buying into a much, much weakened organization. So these are really the important people in your organization. We also do the people blockers. So the people blockers are the people who are creating issues within the organization and are leading to other people leaving. And these are the people that you really need to address what's happening here. And either you can coach, or you can silo, or you can remove them from your organization. But you need to know who these people are with no kind of hiding behind other people or other issues. And then you can see how often they are being mentioned. This was a small group. This was 25 people, I believe. And of those, only 11 of those 25 people are mentioning James Wilson as an issue. So that gives you an idea of the size of the issue. And then we do the systems and process blockers. So everyone is complaining about knowledge management, sprint planning, etc. So you can see how often these things are coming up. And then we end the report with the success, what's going well, and we give you then a full report of what you should put into place and an implementation timeline. So you can download that full report here, which is on our homepage, WattNext.ai. At the bottom of the page, you can download the full report. It's just an example, but it shows you what you would get. We also, at the same time, deliver a dashboard. So your dashboard would look something like this, depending what element you're looking at. At the bottom, you can see the results of the diagnostics, which would look something like this. And this is a less detailed result, because the full report, this is similar to our executive report, but the full report goes to the person who's commissioned the study, so they really have that super valuable information. The whole result we can deliver for you in between 2 and 3 weeks, from getting the list of people that need to be interviewed, which should be everyone in the organisation or everyone in the department, down to everyone in, and then we take it on from there. So we need a list with the email addresses, and we will take over from there, and we will deliver the full report at the end of those 2 to 3 weeks. I hope that answers any questions, and please do get in touch if you want to know more.